Someone in heaven is crying for you because on August 23rd you will be. Archangel Michael says this night is not ordinary, and your name is carried gently on a river of light. A voice that once laughed beside you moves like wind through the curtains of your room. It trembles because on August 23rd your path touches a turning that was promised long before you were born. The air already feels different around you, as if the room knows your next chapter. The clocks carry a softness like palms pressed over loud thunder, calming it. The one who loved you in life leans close, as if placing a shawl over your shoulders to keep you from the chill of doubt. Tears fall from heaven, not from sadness but from relief that you are finally arriving. They fall like silver thread stitching close the places in your story that once felt torn. They fall because the waiting is ending and the new beginning is waking in your bones. You move through your morning with a hidden escort, a procession of unseen hands steadying every step. Each sound you hear has meaning, even the ordinary clink of a cup against the table. The hour chooses you with a kindness that feels like a familiar doorway opening from the inside. On August 23rd, a door you could not see will stand wide and patient. It has always been there in the wall of ordinary days like a secret seam. Your soul knows the knob by touch even if your mind pretended not to notice it. The one who watches you from heaven whispers that you are not late. You have not missed your turn or spoiled the plan. You have been seasoning in a fire that refines rather than destroys. There were nights when your heart beat like a frightened bird against the bars of your chest. There were mornings when you wore a brave face like a borrowed coat that did not fit. All of that is counted, all of that is holy, and none of it is wasted. On August 23rd your courage will taste like rain after long heat. It will sink into the ground of your life and call up green places you forgot could grow. The air will carry the scent of tomorrow, and your steps will know exactly where to land. A hand from heaven traces circles around your name as if protecting a candle from wind. You were always meant to be seen without shrinking. You were always meant to stand where your voice echoes and returns as affirmation. This message moves through you like a bell that remembers its first ring. It invites your body to rest and your spirit to rise. It invites your mind to release tight stories that kept you small. You placed heavy stones over certain memories, hoping never to lift them again. Heaven is not asking you to relive pain, only to harvest wisdom. The stones become steps when turned just once in the light. The sadness that clung to your shoulders begins to loosen like old thread. It unravels into soft string that can tie gifts instead of binding wrists. You feel the difference between the weight that harms and the weight that grounds. On August 23rd the sky writes your initials in the language of timing. People you once thought forgot you will feel a sudden pull to remember. A name will appear on your screen, or a path will cross in a way that feels perfectly placed. The one who prays for you from heaven saw the moment your heart decided not to give up. That decision changed many rooms at once, though you could only see one. It set chairs in a circle and called helpers by their true name. You have been learning to breathe again, not just to survive but to receive. Each breath lifts a curtain and allows the stage to show itself. You are both the audience who marvels and the actor who steps into the light. On August 23rd, a letter arrives, maybe on paper or maybe in the shape of a conversation. The letter carries lines that feel like your own handwriting from another lifetime. You read them and remember the oath you made with joy. There is a tenderness traveling toward you with the pace of certainty. It is not hurried because it cannot be late. It carries roses that do not wilt and a promise that does not fail. The loved one who cries from heaven is not powerless. Those tears are prayers with direction and aim. They are a code the universe understands and responds to without delay. You will notice small mercies that look like coincidences but move like choreography. The traffic parts, the message arrives, the right door opens as if on cue. This is the sound of alignment and you are finally in tune. On August 23rd, gratitude will pour through you like sunlight over water. It will warm the rooms that felt unvisited. It will touch the photographs on the shelf and make them feel alive again. You once looked at your future through a window fogged with grief. You wiped the glass with your sleeve and still saw only shapes. Heaven now sets the window open and brings the view close enough to touch. The voice from heaven says that love never stopped working while you rested. While you thought you were alone, entire battalions of kindness stood guard at your door. While you slept, a map was being revised so your feet could find the gentlest road. On August 23rd, a burden will slide from your back with the quiet of a final knot loosening. Your spine will learn the language of tallness again. Your eyes will start counting possibilities instead of exits. You will feel drawn to simple rituals that anchor you. A glass of water held with both hands, a walk at the hour when birds rehearse new songs. Each ritual becomes a signal flare to heaven that you are ready for more. The one who loves you from heaven asks you to forgive yourself for the years you blamed your heart for being soft. Softness was not your weakness, it was your secret power. Softness kept your lamp from going out in the wind. On August 23rd, a name you have nearly given up on will circle back. It carries an apology that sounds like true wood knocking on true wood. It carries a key that matches a lock you secretly kept. Your reflection will look back with more honesty and less fear. The mask you wore for safety drops without breaking you. Your face begins to resemble your soul more than your past. The money that seemed to leak through cracks begins to gather where it can nourish. Your hands learn how to hold without clenching. Your plans learn how to grow without fighting the soil. On August 23rd, your courage meets opportunity and neither looks away. They clasp hands like relatives who recognize each other across a crowded station. They step forward together and the crowd parts by instinct. Your name carries the resonance of resilience. It moves through halls where heavy doors once groaned and now swing open. You step through without forcing anything. On August 23rd, gratitude will take the front seat and steer. Your thoughts will follow like well-trained birds finding home. Your words will land with care and still carry fire. The room of your finances brightens as if someone pulled back thick curtains. You see where generosity can flow and where boundaries protect your peace. You decide to be a good river and not a leaking bucket. The loved one who cries for you in heaven wipes their face with relief. They have watched you choose healing again and again. They have counted each small victory and held it like a pearl. On August 23rd, a friendship will deepen without ceremony. A simple exchange will reveal gold beneath the surface. You will feel the security of being known and the freedom of being accepted. Your work will feel aligned with the sound of your heartbeat. The task in front of you will meet the exact size of your gifts. Your hands will remember what they are meant to make. The old story that said you must hustle to be worthy will lose its authority. A calmer power takes the microphone inside you. Its voice is steady and refuses fear-based bargains. On August 23rd, you will receive clarity that lands like soft rain. You will not have to wrestle it into understanding. It will soak in and reveal the pattern already forming. You will meet your reflection with tenderness. You will speak to yourself as you would to someone you love. The mirror will answer by showing you a face bright with belonging. A threshold appears where yesterday looked like a wall. You touch it and feel warmth traveling through it. You realize the door always responds to gentle, honest hands. On August 23rd, an idea that visited you in small fragments will arrive whole. You will see the beginning, middle, and end in one sweep. You will take the first step and the path will form under your feet. You will honor the body that carried you through storms. You will feed it with rest, water, and movement that feels like kindness. Your cells will respond like flowers turning toward light. The one who loves you from heaven places a quiet seal on your plans. You sense the yes beneath your ribs. You move forward with the dignity of someone escorted by grace. On August 23rd, the sky will show you a sign that speaks your private language. It may be a sequence of numbers, a feather in an unexpected place, or a song that begins at the exact line you needed. You will recognize it without effort. You will remember the promise you made to your future self. It was to build a life that does not require hiding. It was to let your joy take up the space it deserves. On August 23rd, your instincts will be accurate and gentle. You will know when to say yes and when to say not now. You will trust your timing and refuse to be dragged by urgency that is not yours. A door you closed for safety will open for celebration. You will step back into a room with new boundaries and a stronger light. The past will respect the strength you have grown. On August 23rd, a message will arrive that confirms what you already sensed. Validation will bring ease rather than surprise. You will nod and step forward with calm conviction. You will feel the nearness of someone whose laughter once filled your days. Their joy will accompany you like a melody that remembers every verse. Your steps will find rhythm in that music. On August 23rd, your courage will be practical. It will look like a phone call made, a form submitted, a healthy no spoken kindly. Each act will be a vote for the life you are building. You will experience a kindness from a stranger that feels orchestrated. The timing will be perfect and the help will be exact. You will carry that proof as a small stone in your pocket. On August 23rd, the heaviness you used to wake with will not arrive. Morning will stretch like a cat under warm light. Your day will start on the frequency of trust. The one who weeps in heaven sees you choosing softness that does not surrender your strength. They witness you blending boldness with care. They bless this balance because it honors your design. On August 23rd, a door to creative expression will open wide. Words will come like a clear river, or colors will choose themselves for your canvas. Your hands will translate what your spirit has been singing. You will feel safe enough to celebrate small wins loudly. You will cheer yourself as if lifting a child high into sunlight. Your energy will multiply through simple, honest joy. On August 23rd, the memory of an old betrayal will lose its sharp edge. The lesson remains but the sting dissolves. Your heart makes room for new covenant-level trust. You will notice your inner talk choosing life. You will replace cruelty with clarity and confusion with compassionate truth. Your mind will become a gentle house for your spirit. On August 23rd, a path you thought was blocked will reveal a side gate. It will be simple and almost hidden. You will step through and smile at how ease operates. You will forgive a version of yourself that used fear as a shield. That version was doing the best it knew. You now know better and will act from deeper wisdom. On August 23rd, you will feel your lineage cheering. Ancestors who carried heavy loads will see you set yours down. They will bless your rest as a necessary revolution. You will practice presence until it becomes your native language. This moment will be enough because you fill it fully. The next moment will inherit your steadiness. On August 23rd, the day will glow with a soft certainty. It will be the kind of certainty that does not shout. It will sit beside you like a faithful friend who needs no proof. You will notice doors closing that were never meant for you. They will close gently without bruising your knuckles. The right doors will open with the quiet click of alignment. On August 23rd, your name will be spoken in rooms that honor you. The mention will be kind and accurate. Something good will begin to move toward you from that conversation. You will remember that you are not behind. You are right on time for your own life. The clock you once obeyed was never designed for your rhythm. On August 23rd, your steps will carry the authority of someone who has survived and softened. You will not need to announce it. The room will recognize it and respond. You will keep a promise to your body to rest before it begs. You will keep a promise to your heart to speak before it cracks. You will keep a promise to your spirit to pray by living honestly. On August 23rd, your relationships will reorganize around respect. The ones meant to stay will meet you with equal care. The ones meant to fade will do so without drama. You will place beauty in your day on purpose. A fresh towel, a clean corner, a note to yourself that says keep going. Beauty will act like fuel and not decoration. On August 23rd, you will taste the sweetness of self-trust. It will flavor your choices and steady your pace. It will make you immune to pressure that used to shake you. You will be surprised by how light you feel in ordinary places. The grocery aisle will feel like a corridor of possibility. The walk home will feel like a parade for one. On August 23rd, the plan you thought delayed will reveal it was right on time. It was marinating in grace behind a curtain. When it steps out, it will fit like it was tailored for you. You will release comparison like an old coat that never warmed you. Your steps will land on your path and not someone else's. You will bless the difference because it protects your purpose. On August 23rd, the one in heaven will feel close enough to hear your whisper. You will speak gratitude into the air and feel it received. You will be met by a peace that covers even your quiet worries. You will carry this peace into rooms that need it. People will settle simply by sitting near you. Your presence will do what long explanations could not do. On August 23rd, your inner sanctuary will feel complete. It will have windows that welcome light and doors that protect rest. You will place a chair there for wisdom and sit often. You will remember that celebration is a strategy. It multiplies resources and loosens fear. It invites provision by agreeing with what is already good. On August 23rd, your life will spell your yes in visible ways. You will see it in your schedule, your kitchen, your inbox, your eyes. The echo of that yes will continue for many days. Carry this continuation like a ribbon tied to your wrist. Let it remind you every time your hand moves that you are guided. Walk forward with the softness that survives everything and still shines.